going on, you bunch of nerds? Welcome back. Another YouTube video. We're going to do some crafting here. But before we start, I want to say thank you to the players on the server providing input. Everybody's going to have different opinions, granted. But as a whole, we make the server, not me. Everyone's opinion counts, and you guys are helping make this server great. So thank you. Appreciate you playing. We got a real good community here. Alright, before we start crafting, just want to say we added Discord, which is good. I upgraded the server RAM and from a hard drive to an SSD. So that should help server performance, which it was doing pretty good anyhow. It's just vehicles, which is normal for DayZ, native or modded server. We all know that. It's just DayZ. But it should help with it, which is good. Discord's going to help. Voice chat and me posting patch notes and when the server's down and all that. Alright, let's get straight to this. Alright, so I'll show you guys how to craft this and the ghillie suit. Now this comes, you can also put tarp. Let's see if I can get it to show up here. It won't unless it's in a kit. In any case, you can make this out of tarp and leather. I'll show you. Let's start with the box, the easy one. Right here. Alright, so you just take planks, nails. Now you're going to see, because of the mod in here, you can craft the stepladder kit, which is useful for reaching high places. Now, this box takes 8 planks and 16 nails. Nothing to it. This is good for the modded trucks that carry these crates, of course. A lot of you guys probably already know how, but some may not, so you know, at least show you. Alright, let's see if we got enough to... I don't think it's going to be enough to craft the ladder. No. Alright. Nothing to this, just choose placement. You can also buy this on the trader. Okay, it's useful when you're building, because you're going to have to get to high places. Like sometimes this fence will be hard to reach, like when I was building it. Alright. Alright, the next one. The shelter. Alright, you're going to need rope, 4 sticks. You can see it does, you can do your fence kit, of course, too. Craft the shelter kit. Try to get this close so I can have the materials close. Alright, now This is what I was talking about a while ago. You can put 8 leather in there or tarp. It's going to change the color. Honestly, most people are going to be interested in that one. Obviously, because it's camouflaged. And I'm going to need more long sticks, it looks like. This takes a lot of sticks. Small sticks, for that matter. Oh no, actually, I do got long sticks. So it takes 50 of these jokers. You guys know how to get them. Not that complicated. Put your 4 sticks in here. Back up. There you go. It's got 100 slots. It's good for camo. Great for snipers. In fact, if you take 2 of these, butt the ends up right here, leave a little gap here to poke your nose out, ain't nobody gonna see you, especially if you put it in bushes. Alright, now the hard one. Ghillie suit. Alright, first off, you're going to need burlap sack and netting for these tasks. And burlap strips. You get the strips by taking a knife, crafting it, and it gives you 1. Alright? Let's start with a gun wrap. Take your burlap strips, your netting. So you see, suit, cloak, shrug, rifle wrap. So I'm going to do a rifle wrap. There you go. Now, yeah, it's kind of brownish. I don't really like the color. In any case, alright, let's make sure we've got enough here. Let's craft something else. Now, this is going to be the bush rag. It takes 4 of the strips and 2 netting. I believe that's this one right here. It's just a shrug, it just goes over the shoulders. Any of these that go on your back is going to take your backpack slot. It is what it is. Alright? See what we got here. Okay, so that was the bush rag. Ghillie top, which is slightly different. It just adds more. The cloak, rather. It goes down further. Alright, that was 6 strips, 3 netting. Alright, the full ghillie suit's going to be 10 strips and 4 netting. That's the full suit. Alright. Last but not least, the hood. Yeah. He looks like a mess, don't he? You put the rifle wraps on there to cover up a lot of that. Now, as far as the color, I'm going to have to look into that one because I'm not sure on that. You can buy these on the trader anyhow. They're pretty expensive for good reason. But that's how you craft them. If any of you guys know how to change the color on these, let me know. Because I'm not sure. This is more of a brown. The color you really want is this. I will work on that and try to figure that out. I didn't even realize it until I started crafting. And the hood took 2 strips, 1 netting. Right. That's quick. Done. Alright, we're going to go over some server changes real quick. Be prepared, there's a lot. I want to go over some things also. Okay, duplicate key for your vehicles. Alright. To get a duplicate key until I get a grinder up at the trader, just drive your vehicle to the trader, park it in the spot where it's supposed to be, and go up and buy the lost key, not duplicate key, lost key. And it will give you another key for your vehicle so you can hide it at your base, so that way if you die with your key on you, you're not stuck. I didn't know this till recently. I just figured it out thanks to input from other players, because these guys communicate on this server. We got a good bunch here. They're helpful. Once I get a grinder up, you'll be able to just duplicate it at the grinder. Essentially, this does the same thing as the grinder. It just gives you a native key that comes from the trader. And then your modded key will look a little different, which is kind of nice because your duplicate key will look different. Alright. Toolkit. This. Some of you guys know, some of you guys don't know. If you can get one of these, get one. It repairs sharp objects. Your wood axe, your fire axe, you know, hatchet, knives. It lasts a long time. Great for when you're tearing down trees and you're going through saws and all that. Very useful. It lasts way longer than the whetstones. Takes more space, but it's worth the space. It will not repair any hammer types. Sledgehammer, hammers, there's no such thing to repair those. Alright, WD-40. These come in 2 sizes. It's the same thing as a weapon cleaning kit. That's all it is. Now, I believe, not 100% positive, I actually only got 1 can on this guy, but I think if you take 2 of these cans, you put them side by side, they take the same space as a weapon cleaning kit. That part I do know. Whether 2 cans outlast the weapon cleaning kit, I believe it does. You guys place in the comments below from your experience on that. I prefer to use the WD-40. That way, if, like for this guy, he can't carry much because he can't carry a backpack, I can just throw 1 can in there and it takes half the space of a normal weapon cleaning kit. Okay, cement mixer. Some guys have had some issue with this. I've had issue. Okay. I'm going to turn this loud thing off. Alright. Sometimes it doesn't want to put the bricks out unless it's on the ground. Typically, I said typically. Now I placed mine in here in this base building plus building, the modded building, and you can see it creates the concrete bricks. I've seen it placed in a native building, the regular buildings in towns and whatnot, and it will not. It'll run, and will not put the bricks out. So keep that in mind regarding placement. As far as tearing it down, I didn't know this. I learned this from a player on the server. Take a wrench and you can break it down and move it. Alright. What else we got here? MRAP and barrels. Well, it's actually called Oshkosh. The Oshkosh. Okay. So this particular vehicle with barrels, good luck. It's just the mod's not working right now. The vehicle works fine, but when it comes to barrels, you're not going to be able to get them back out. And you're not going to be able to access them. Let's see. Won't let me in. Tried everything. And these, it works fine, but planks sometimes hang up in these trucks too. It's just a mod, guys, and sometimes it will hang. There's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately, until another mod comes or they patch it. And I would imagine this guy's got a pretty good mod. He'll patch it out. Alright, so if you buy 2 barrels for this, you'll know that they're just gonna be placements and looks. When it comes to any of the modded vehicles, keep that in mind when it comes to storing anything in them. Because you can carry metal plate in this one, planks, barrels. Just keep that in mind when you buy one. What I would do is just like if you put a plank in it, just test it with 1 plank, see if you can get it back out before you put a whole bunch in. Always test. It's DayZ. It's buggy. Always. Always buggy. Been out forever. It is what it is. Alright. Alright, lock-picking cars. This is for you guys that are on the server. I want to know your thoughts. Because we can lock our cars with keys. I want to know if y'all want to make them break into. Because everything can be rated right now except for vehicles. I think they should. I think it should be hard. Lockpick only. And I think it should take some time, of course. But I want you guys' input. We're a community here. We go by how many votes for it and how many don't, etc. Alright. I added the earplugs mod, which is nice, which lowers the volume when you're in vehicles. I don't know if I have it keyed right now. Let me see. That's the mini map. Yeah. See how it just lowered the volume? Now mine's a set key. Look in your controls for all 3 of these mods I'm about to talk about and set them where you want. But the plus and minus for this, adjust the volume. You can see over there in the corner. Alright? Great for driving vehicles and you can't hear your buddy to save your life. And I put in a mini map. It's not super useful, but it's kind of useful for when you're driving. And looting for that matter, so you know which end of town you're on and where you're headed. Compass. You can see up there we added. That's just coordinates. Alright. Okay, selling car parts and selling cars is worth it now. I don't think many people are going to go around scavenging, trying to carry doors or whatever, but if you do, you're going to need a big truck to carry that kind of stuff to make money at it. But you can make money. That's another reason why I want to make vehicles where you can raid. Because we got to have thieves. You guys know that? Raiding, thieves, it all goes hand in hand. Alright. As far as increasing stuff on the types XML, loot. I increased 308, increased 556, increased food again. Reduce the party tents that spawn all over the place. That was native default setting. Battery and battery charger. They were spawning in industrial. Well, the thing is industrial spawning much stuff pack stuff like this, that, you know, that. Between that trying to spawn and tools, it's kind of getting overridden. There's too much spawning in industrial. So what I did, I just added a line. I made the battery and the battery charger spawn in village and town also. And the reason why I did that, because your battery will go down on these vehicles. Keep that in mind. DayZ passed that a long time ago. The battery will wear down. Nothing like getting stranded somewhere. As far as traders, both traders do have the same items. Just so you know. I added a trash can to the trader. This. Please, if you can get one for your base, use it. It helps with server. So if you got junk you don't want, throw it in there. And you can hold the F and get rid of it. Throwing things around on the server and just leaving them, it just hurts the server performance overall. Okay. I added all Fox weapons. You know, like these. To the trader. Alright. That took every bit of 6 hours, by the way, because it didn't have a trader file. All the weapons and attachments are in there. And I put the attachments below the base of the gun and the suppressor the last line for it. The reason I did that is because this mod's confusing when it comes to attachments. Keep in mind, native guns, their attachments cross over to these too. Alright? Suppressors, magazines, not all do, but some do. I added carpet wallpaper for the base building plus. Plaster, that's only for ceilings. It comes in camo and regular popcorn look. I added some more native guns that were not on the types, or sorry, on the trader file, because the trader came out a long time ago and new guns have been added since then. DayZ, I still have some to add. I'm trying to find them on the Type 6 ML. I added the battery charger where you can buy it on the trader, because that's a need. I removed crap off the trader that's not needed to be there. And I fixed grenades where you couldn't sell them. It just had the wrong code in there from the original text that I got. And that's it. Alright. Looks like I covered anything. Guys, make some comments. You got any suggestions for guys that play on the server? Whoa. Check that out. Yeah, don't do that. And for you guys that don't play on the server, come join us. Give it a shot. It's a real good server. I work hard on this server. I spend almost every breath I take after work to keep this server going. Make changes, tweaking it. I'm a perfectionist, so I want it right for not just me, but us. Because I play normally like the other guys without having this program. This is just my admin character, so I do have this program to watch for cheaters and whatnot. I appreciate you guys watching. Y'all take care. Later.